This is the Advantage Plus automated endoscope reprocessor from Medivators, a Mintech Corporation business group. Medivators provides workflow solutions in endoscopy from bedside through reprocessing. Your Medivators sales consultant, clinical support specialist, and field service engineer may be contacted by calling 1-800-444-4729 or by visiting our website at www.mintech.com/Medivators. Medivators professionals are available to provide in-service and training on all Medivators products. The Advantage Plus is a dual-scope disinfector. 2 or more endoscopes can be reprocessed simultaneously or asynchronously. The Advantage Plus incorporates the best-in-class design and performance for AERs. We know you'll be pleased with this important new addition to your endoscopy suite. The Advantage Plus was designed to meet customer needs with 5 major benefits: operator safety, infection control, data management, cycle speed, and the use of an environmentally friendly high-level disinfectant called Reprocessing PA. These units provide a validated method for reprocessing endoscopes in as fast as 22 minutes after manual cleaning. Medivators is committed to the highest quality of patient care. After the endoscope is cleaned in accordance with the instructions provided in the scope instruction manual, this reprocessor will help to ensure operator and patient safety. The Medivators Advantage Plus system was designed for ease of use and maintenance in the disinfection of endoscopes. Features include asynchronous operation of dual reprocessing basins with transparent glass lids, hookup blocks that are dedicated to a family of endoscopes to ensure correct connectivity, and flow rates that meet manufacturer's specifications, individual channel connectivity and channel blockage monitoring with continuous leakage detection, single-use germicide that provides fresh, high-level disinfectant solution for each endoscope, easy-to-fill detergent and alcohol reservoirs, automated alcohol purge to facilitate channel drying and prevent bacterial colonization, a dedicated personal computer for system operation of reprocessing cycles, cycle recording and reporting, easy backups, networking availability, and remote diagnostics. The Advantage Plus functions as 2 disinfectors in one. Each basin operates independently. The following components are inside each basin. The fluid inlet dispenses water and Reprocessing PA Part A and Part B. The spray head disperses a fine jet of fluid throughout the basin. The overflow outlet drains excess fluids. The drain discards waste fluids. The connection manifold attaches the endoscope hookup blocks to the monitoring system. The connection manifold dispenses fluids and air through the channels of the endoscope. The spray arm, located on the basin lid, provides fluid spray for disinfection and rinsing of the exterior surfaces of the endoscope. The use of the spray arm reduces the amount of fluids needed during the reprocessing cycle. Each side is controlled by its own keypad grouping called the basin control buttons. These buttons include the Start button, Cancel button, Menu button, and a button to open or close the lid. An LED will display green if the module is operating normally or red if a system error has occurred. Each side also has its own foot switch for hands-free opening or closing of the lid. Inside the machine are 2 sample ports, one for each side. The sample port dispenses high-level disinfectant for concentration testing with a test strip at the end of the cycle. There are several components that are shared by each module. The computer, or CPU, manages the reprocessing cycles and data storage completed in each module. Depending on your unit, the CPU may be either combined with a monitor or separate and located in the back of the Advantage Plus. The monitor displays in a split-screen format for easy viewing of each basin's cycle information. For example, the left side of the screen displays the cycle information being performed in the left basin. The monitor also displays in a full-screen format for cycle data management and information entering. The control panel consists of function keys, selection buttons, and a touchpad and mouse buttons. A keyboard and mouse are also supplied with the Advantage Plus and can be connected for use when entering user information. Advantage Plus hookups connect to the channel manifold and are designed with channel-specific tubing and connectors, which are labeled on the connector block. With individual channel connectivity, fluid and airflow can be regulated per the parameter settings programmed into the computer system. These parameter settings are necessary to achieve high-level disinfection and are specific to each endoscope. The computer system then monitors the channels and can determine if there is a blockage, a leak, or even if a connector pops off. Each endoscope model or family requires a unique hookup block to ensure proper disinfection can be achieved. Pre-coil the endoscope before placing it inside the basin. Hold the endoscope by the control section. Press the foot switch to open the basin lid. Put the endoscope in the basin. Place the control section in the lower left corner of the basin and the light guide connector at the right middle. The distal end should be positioned so that fluids passing through it into the basin will be clearly visible. The distal end needs to be tucked under the scope to ensure that water or disinfectant doesn't shoot up onto the lid. Hookup connector tubing should also be positioned so that it does not raise and become caught in the spray arm or spray head and does not cover the barcode. Insert the hookup connector block. Place the block lightly over the manifold, making sure none of the hoses run or are pinched under the block. Lock the connector block in place by moving the handle to the left. Endoscope hookup block connectors must be purchased along with your Advantage Plus. Matching the scope to the correct hookup block is critical to proper reprocessing of the endoscope. Use the connector guide to ensure you are using the proper connector. If you have any questions regarding Advantage Plus connectors for your particular endoscope, contact your Medivators sales consultant, clinical specialist, or technical support before proceeding. Hookup connector blocks are labeled with hookup part number, barcode, and individual channels. The hookups also include a channel separator. Every scope channel connection should have a hookup connection. This allows for monitoring of channel blockage, leakage, and connectivity. Also, every connector should be attached to the scope. We will demonstrate the connection of a Pentax 70 series endoscope to the 28534 HAN hookup with a waterproof cap already attached. Connect the channel separator to the air, water, and suction cylinders on the scope. Connect the suction connector to the suction port on the scope. Connect the leak test connector to the leak test connection on the scope. Connect the air-water connector to the air-water connection on the scope. Connect the forward water jet connection on the scope to the forward water jet connector. And connect the biopsy connector to the biopsy port on the scope. Most owners take advantage of the ability of the Advantage Plus to store data each reprocessing cycle. The information recorded can be the endoscope ID and serial number, operator ID, patient ID, and physician ID. The information requested will vary depending on how the Advantage Plus was set up. After the endoscope has been loaded into the basin, press the menu button on the basin side you would like to start. If you place the endoscope in the right basin, press the menu button on the right side. The operator selection window opens. Use the barcode scanner to scan your operator ID barcode. The program selection window opens. Use the scroll down button to highlight endoscope selection and press Enter. Use the barcode scanner to scan the barcode found on the endoscope. Depending on the software version of your unit, you may also be asked to scan the barcode on the hookup connector block. You may then be prompted to enter the patient code and the physician code. You may use the barcode scanner or touchpad to enter this information. The lid will close automatically, and the disinfection process will begin. The program screen opens to allow you to follow the progress of the disinfection process. The first operation is monitoring of system sensors. Next, the leak test is activated and continues throughout the entire reprocessing cycle. The endoscope is pressurized and the pressure is monitored for a period of time. If the pressure drops below a set reading, a leak has been detected and the process is halted. The phase following the leak test monitors channel connectivity and blockages. If the system detects a channel disconnection or blockage, an error message will display on the program screen and the cycle is halted. The remainder of the disinfection process is fully automated. No further operator attention is required. The duration of the Advantage Plus cycle depends on the parameters that have been entered and the reprocessing phases chosen. The phases include the washing phase, disinfection phase, rinse phase, alcohol purge phase, and air purge phase. The progress of the reprocessing cycle is presented on the user screen. Find the endoscope number, operator ID, and cycle number for that basin. Status, expected completion, time remaining, and phase are noted next. Program messages including error messages will be indicated in the box noting the time, error code, and description. When the disinfection process is complete, the program screen will prompt the operator to test the high-level disinfectant MEC with a test strip. Open the front access door and take a sample of disinfectant from the sample port. This is done by pressing a sample cup up against the metal prong. Fluid will be dispensed into the cup. Put the indicator portion of the Rapicide PA test strip into the disinfectant for 1 second and remove. Wait 30 seconds for a reading and compare to the chart on the Rapicide PA test strip bottle. If disinfectant is above the 1,000 part per million, the minimum effective concentration, or MEC, has passed. Indicate a pass by pressing the Start button or a fail by pressing the Cancel button. The Advantage Plus will automatically store a record of the cycle, including all the ID data, cycle complete message with test strip pass or fail, and any error messages. Press the Open-Close button or foot switch to raise the basin lid and scan your operator ID barcode. Disconnect all connectors from the endoscope. Remove the endoscope from the basin and thoroughly dry all surfaces with a clean, lint-free cloth. Remove the accessory bag and dry and store the parts.